severe, but we do have a flash flood warning in place for Mason County. These storms largely falling apart. Not to say that, we can totally write them off. We've got a good cluster of lightning down there in southwest Llano County, but the only alert at the moment is this flash flood warning in place for northern Mason and a small chunk of San Saba County, southwest San Saba County, until 7 a.m. We've seen anywhere from 1 to about 3.5 inches of rain out there with these storms. So for my friends in northern Mason, southwest San Saba, make sure you avoid any low water crossings, low water areas, as they are likely flooded. Make sure to shelter in place unless told to evacuate. Oftentimes home is the safest place to be, and we want you to stay away from those creeks, rivers, and streams. For the rest of us, a lot of cloud cover out there. This is the Lorenz and Lorenz 360 camera that you're looking at. Temperatures cooler out west where we've seen rain. 70 in Llano, 69 Cherokee, 76 in Fredericksburg. You compare that to those mid to upper 70s we're seeing down the I-35 corridor, currently sitting at 79 in Austin. Same thing in Taylor, 77 in Dripping Springs. In our eastern counties, you're seeing upper 70s to low 80s. A very warm start and muggy start to the day. I'm going to keep in that chance for these dying storms, mainly west of I-35 this morning. Those are going to disappear pretty quickly after sunrise. Lunchtime, barely a storm out there. I think once we get into the daytime heating, it's possible that more storms redevelop. So here's what the computers are showing us. They nicely highlight where the storms are now. Those clear to the south. As you can see, 8, 9 a.m., not a whole lot left over. Lunchtime, we'll get in a little bit of some sunshine, which will help these storms redevelop later today. We're talking about 4, 5, 6 p.m., mainly along and east of I-35, and those will quickly fade as we get past sunset. So that said, the severe storm threat is pretty low. It's only 1 out of 5, but it's favoring our eastern counties this afternoon, whereas most of the storm action this morning is out west. What happens after today? High pressure, it gains control, and this will be the dominant feature in our forecast later in the week and into the weekend, which means temperatures come up. Low 90s today, low 100s by the time we hit the weekend, and it's not just going to be the heat. High humidity values too. We've got dew points above those mid 60s, meaning this is going to be not only very humid, but borderline oppressive humidity at times. So your 7-day forecast shows not only those storms possible this morning for our hill country, but the 40%, meaning isolated to widely scattered as we get into the afternoon, evening. Not everybody sees storms, but those that do, they could be severe. Mix of sun and clouds with heat and humidity being the story later this week into the weekend. Next week, we start to get back into the storm track here with some storm chances. Temperatures coming down, back down to those low to mid 90s by the time we hit Tuesday of the following work week. Avery?